What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's Vlogmas, I thought I would actually do a little bit of a vlog style of my day. I am currently in the parking lot at the gym. I just recorded my little song of the day. If you don't know what that is, you can follow me on Instagram at workoutswitherika. I like to do a song of the day. It's just fun, little car karaoke. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing today's vlog, keep watching. Alright guys, so I am about to hit the gym and do a leg day. I'm going to be doing a leg day from my challenge that is launching on Monday. I'm putting it through a little test trial right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to record some of the workout to post for Instagram. And I will take you guys with me after my workout to the post office and to the grocery store. And I'll do a little grocery haul of what we normally buy for our groceries because we are running low right now. We are running very low. So without further ado, I'm going to get my workout in and I will post most of the workout here. I'm not going to post all of it because people are going to be paying for the challenge, but I'll do a little sneak peek action, if you know what I mean. Let's do this. That I did not bring you along in the grocery store. I was actually by myself and I realized that filming and also shopping was going to take quite some time. But I want to show you some of my favorite items that I picked up and what we kind of always get at the store. Some things that I just decided to pick up this time. And yeah, so I'm gonna get right into it. All right, so our main source of protein is chicken and turkey. And we always get organic free-range chicken breast, and we always get 99% fat-free ground turkey. We love doing chicken curry. That's pretty much a staple almost every week. Throwing it in the Instant Pot to pressure cook and shredding it is also great. For turkey, we put this in pasta a lot. You can also make turkey meatballs, turkey burgers. I actually grabbed some buns for this week so that we could make some turkey burgers because we haven't had them in so long. And it's just like a good way to mix things up. Always get chicken and turkey. We're both not huge seafood eaters, so we don't really buy that. These are also great because you can just freeze them, and turkey, especially ground turkey, if it's frozen, you can just defrost it a little bit, throw it in a pan, grind it up, and you're good to go. Another thing you're always gonna find in our kitchen is vegetable broth and chicken broth. Now, I use these a lot with sauces for pastas, soups, chili, curry. We always throw in some vegetable broth or chicken broth, whichever kind of complements the dish more, but such a great staple and obviously super affordable. And a great swap if you don't want to make like a creamy sauce and use like all of your milk or your almond milk or whatever. I always throw this in and kind of thicken it up, and it just gives like more depth of flavor to your dishes. Next, I'm gonna do dairy products. Now, if you don't already know this about Tanner and I, we are dairy free, and we have been dairy free for about close to 3 years. It's been a while. We decided to go fully plant-based. You can probably see this on my YouTube channel if you go back, but we decided to do fully like plant-based vegan in 2017, and we lasted about a year. I also want to point out we never did it for moral or ethical reasons. We just wanted to try it out, see if we liked the lifestyle and how it made us feel. And in the beginning it was great, but then we started to rely heavily on processed foods and fake versions of chicken. So like a vegan chicken, or eating dishes that were very reliant on processed frozen foods, and we were heavily shopping in that area of the grocery store. And we realized it was probably healthier for us to go back to eating meat and good quality meat and just staying dairy free. Now the reason we stay dairy free, Tanner developed lactose intolerance by going fully plant-based and vegan, and it doesn't affect me as badly as it does for him. So I will occasionally, if I'm out, have some dairy at a restaurant. It doesn't bother me, but we still don't purchase dairy in our house during grocery hauls. So with that being said, this is my favorite dairy-free milk. It is thick, it is great for smoothies, it tastes delicious, it's great on top of cereal, and so good. It is a protein, almond and cashew milk that is obviously dairy-free. It's great in coffee. It's not thin like normal almond milk. It just has a really nice texture and a flavor. With that, we also get some dairy-free yogurt. Tanner has been eating it more than I usually do, but I got silk vanilla this time. The silk vanilla is really, really good with some granola and fruit in it. Then we've got our cheeses. Now, normally we get Daiya mozzarella shreds, but they didn't have them at the grocery store this time, so we got cheddar, and I also got provolone slices for turkey burgers. Daiya is pretty good. I would say it melts very well. This is actually the cheese that Tanner puts in our dairy-free buffalo chicken dip, and it's amazing. And yeah, overall it's pretty good. We usually just get Daiya because it's easy. Then we've got our big carton of eggs. We go through a lot of eggs in this house, so we get the big boy. I love having scrambled eggs for breakfast. It's such a quick and easy way to get that protein in right when you wake up and keeps you full. Lastly, for the dairy, I have the almond creamer. Easily, come here, say hi. Come here, good girl. Say hi. Oh, you're so wet. Come here, everybody. Did you have fun in the snow? We have this almond milk toffee creamer. This is delicious. It's not too sweet when you add it to some iced coffee. I'm obsessed with it. You just need a little bit, mix it up, and it just gives your iced coffee the perfect flavor. Next, we're gonna talk about fruits and veggies. Now, we pretty much get the same fruits and vegetables every week. Going to have your standard Gala apple. Galas are our favorite. Don't know why. I feel like they're not too sweet, like a Honeycrisp, but they still have a good crunch to them, so we always get apples. We have been stocking up lately on green and red peppers. These are great for fajitas and stir fries if you decide to make like a fried rice or something. I always like to throw in red pepper. Also, pepper and eggs is so good. So I personally love to make some scrambled eggs and have a side of half of a red pepper sliced up really nicely and some avocado. It's a very well-balanced breakfast, and surprisingly, peppers have more vitamin C than oranges. So there's a little fact: if you can snack on some peppers, they're a great quick snack. You can just cut them up, put them in a little Ziploc, and you're good to go. So we got the peppers. Next up, broccoli. We are big broccoli fans in this household. We buy broccoli every week and absolutely love it. It's just such a good side that you can cook a variety of different ways. I personally really love roasted broccoli. If you're in a pinch and you need to cook something quickly and you don't want to be in the kitchen, you can just cut it up, throw it on a baking sheet and bake it at like 300 for like 20 minutes. It gets a little nice roasted flavor. Great for soups, great for chicken and broccoli, like a healthier takeout option from home. Love broccoli. Next up, we are going to have shredded carrots. Now we also have baby carrots. I didn't pull them out, which I prefer for just snacking. And then also shredded carrots, I love for soups and stir fry, fried rice, pretty much anything that you would put carrots in and you don't want to dice them. Because let's be honest, there's nothing worse than cutting a carrot on a cutting board and it goes flying across the kitchen. Like, that is one of my biggest pet peeves. So we always get shredded carrots if we can to throw in and save some time while cooking. Next, we have some spinach. Now, we used to not get spinach too much, but lately I'm loving this green juice. And then we also do sometimes get frozen spinach, which is great just to keep in the freezer and throw into sauces. I always throw spinach into my pasta sauces or pasta dishes because I usually find that my pasta dishes end up just being one color. They'll have chicken, they'll have a pasta sauce, and then they have the pasta. So it's just kind of brown, and anytime I make something, I always like to add greens or something to make it pop and add nutrients in any way I can. So love adding spinach to things. We also have some cauliflower. We always get cauliflower, and let me tell you, when you're dairy-free and just in general, cauliflower makes a great base for a creamy white pasta sauce. As you can tell, I've talked about pasta quite a bit since we've been here, but that's because I love pasta. We make it every week. So I love using cauliflower to make a nice pasta sauce or even a creamy base to a soup. This is great for like a dairy-free chicken pot pie soup. You boil the cauliflower to make it really soft, puree it, and then add in a little coconut milk, and it makes a really, really nice, rich, nutrient-dense base for a soup. Love that. And then obviously bananas. Apples, bananas, and sometimes clementines are pretty much our go-to for fruits. Nothing else to really say about bananas. I like to put them on top of waffles with some peanut butter in a smoothie, and I'm not really one to just grab a banana and eat it, but I do like it with other things. So that's it for our fruits and veggies. I'm going to show you our freezer. We have some more veggies in there. Before I move on to the freezer, I did forget a couple things. So we do also like to get spaghetti squash. One spaghetti squash makes so much food that this always gives us a lot of leftovers. So we do like to use this. Lately I've been putting it as a substitute for ramen noodles, which has been amazing. And also it's really great for like a bolognese sauce with turkey. Delicious. And also avocados. Can never have too many avocados. Like I mentioned, I like to have these like a quarter of an avocado or half an avocado on the side of my breakfast or as avocado toast or on a sandwich. Really just love avocados, and if we make like fajitas, we always put some of these on top. Just a little tip with your avocados, when they are really hard, you want to leave them out on your counter. We have them over here until they get to the perfect like ripeness. You don't want them to be too squishy, but you want them to squish a little bit when you press on them. When they get to that point, throw them in the refrigerator, and the refrigerator will hold the ripeness for like a week or 2 weeks. Like I used to have such a bad problem with allowing my avocados to go brown, and I haven't had that problem ever since I started putting them in the refrigerator. So that is a little tip for you. Frozen stuff. So we have frozen kale here. Sometimes we'll get spinach, same with some frozen peas and some frozen corn. We like to throw frozen peas into soups when we make them. Again, I like to always just throw kale into any dish that I can that just needs more nutrients, more greens. Frozen vegetables are a great low-cost way to stock up on produce, and frozen vegetables are just as, if not more, nutrient dense for you than produce because they are picked and packaged at their ripest point. So they are going to be very nutrient dense and very good for you. So never get turned off if you see frozen vegetables and that's the only thing you can get. Definitely go for frozen. Really avoid canned just because of the amount of sodium that's put into it. So yeah, we got those. We have our blueberries and strawberries. Now Tanner usually uses these more than I do, but they're great for smoothies, of course, and they add that frosted texture to a smoothie without throwing in a ton of ice cubes, because I know ice cubes never crush fully for me, so I do prefer to just use frozen fruit. So we got those. We are obsessed with Vans waffles. These make such a great, quick, easy breakfast. Just pop them in the toaster, throw some almond butter and banana on them, and you are good to go. And then for convenience, we have these Gardein crispy tenders. Now these are plant-based. We just really like the taste of these, which goes to show you that they're actually good. But these are just like something we'll have if we're in a pinch or just like want a quick snack on like a Saturday when we don't feel like cooking. So these are really great, high protein. And then we've got veggie spirals. Now I never knew until very recently that you could buy these packaged and frozen, which is a game changer because A, I feel like zucchinis kind of go bad quickly, but also this takes out the work of having to spiralize your own zucchini. So you can throw this in a pan, let it defrost, and then add some sauces if you want like a quick low carb dinner and you want to throw some chicken in there or whatever it may be. Great to know. And going off of this, we've also got riced cauliflower. And again, I wasn't really sure that this existed outside of Trader Joe's because I know Trader Joe's had it, but yeah, riced cauliflower. Another great low carb option if you want to make quick stir fry, fried rice without having to cook the rice. You can just make it quickly in the bag and boom, no mess. Cauliflower is very messy, no mess with this, love it. And then lastly, from the same brand, Bird's Eye, we have this vegetable pasta. This one is actually one of their only dairy-free ones, I believe. I only really eat this if I don't have time to cook something else or if we don't have leftovers for lunch. When it comes to processed foods like this or this, you're not gonna wanna eat them all the time just because it is processed. But if you need something quick, like they're not the worst things in the world that you can eat. Now that we're done with frozen, we are going to go to the pantry. And I'm gonna show you what we got in there because I got some goodies today and I'm really excited. Okay guys, I'm gonna make this quick because we are running out of light here. This is the fun stuff because this is pretty much all of my favorite things that we buy. So let's get right into it. First and foremost, my baby pasta. So this is my favorite pasta, Ancient Harvest. It's so good, it holds its texture, it's good for you. Then we have granola, and this we like to put on our yogurt and oatmeal, things like that. Smoothie bowl. Purely Elizabeth is the absolute best, just flavor wise, texture wise, it's just so good. It's a little pricier, but I think it's personally worth it because I just like it way better than other granolas. Next, we have noodles for Asian dishes. We like to make like a pad thai or just use this and do a stir fry because they're super light and they're not as heavy as like a full-on pasta dish, but they still give you that like comfort food feeling. So we'll get these or like a pad thai noodle sometimes, and they're just really great. They're really affordable. So really like these. Then I forgot to mention before that we do also always get sweet potatoes or red potatoes are another one that we really like. So I just wanted to throw that in there because we do keep these in the pantry just for storing. But sweet potatoes, I love them, get them all the time. Next we have a natural almond butter. We've tried a lot of different brands of almond butter, but this is probably our favorite. It doesn't have the oil sitting at the top, there's no salt or sugar added, so it's just a very pure form of almond butter, and it's just really smooth and easy to spread, and yeah, just delicious. Off of that, I also have been loving PB2 or like a powdered peanut butter. I love to add that to a smoothie. I prefer with my protein shakes or smoothies the peanut butter flavor as opposed to almond butter. I don't know why, it's just like a personal preference thing, but I really like this powdered peanut butter, so we get this instead of like another jar of peanut butter. Dates, this is a newer purchase that I just got into, but putting dates into a smoothie or putting them into a broth is a really good way to sweeten the broth naturally. So have been loving adding these, and they last a pretty long amount of time. I feel like we got these like a week or so ago, and they're still fresh in this little container, so really liking these. Next, oh my gosh, I love this so much. This was a random buy one time, and I've bought it like almost every week since because I'm obsessed with it. But this is Go Chocolate Crunch from Kashi cereal, and it has 10 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, 16 grams of whole grains, and this tastes so good. Oh my gosh. So if I'm craving chocolate, like sometimes I have this for dessert. I don't usually have it for breakfast, but for dessert, I'll have a bowl of this with the almond milk that I showed you earlier, and then I'll pour some PB2 into that, and it makes it like a Reese's Puffs cereal. It's so good. It is so freaking good. I'm obsessed. So this is just a good like snack. Again, if you're craving something sweet, love it. Delicious. Oh, another item I love. Wild chips. Now these are chicken chips. So they look and they feel like chips, but they're actually very thinly sliced and baked chicken. So they have a lot of protein in them, and they, 10 grams of protein per serving. So they're not a potato chip, they're a chicken chip, and they have these really amazing flavors. So this one is Nashville Hot. This is probably my #1. And then I also have chicken and waffles. The chicken and waffles is so good. It's just more of a sweet flavor than the Nashville Hot. So if you're craving something like a barbecue smoky flavored chip, these are your go-to. And then if you want something sweeter, like this has almost like a maple flavor. So good, so good. They both are so good, and they give you the whole feeling of that you're eating a chip. So highly recommend these if you see them in your grocery store. And we have these Better Oats. Tanner actually found these, and we've been using them ever since. They come in these really cute little single serving packets, so you can fill up the packet with water once you empty it in a bowl. Let's go over canned goods real quick. They're not that interesting, but we do always get beans. I didn't pull all of them out because we have so many cans, but this is the only canned, or these two items are like the only canned things we'll buy, is black beans, kidney beans, chili beans, white beans, chickpea, did I say chickpeas? I don't know if I did. Pinto beans, like all of these, and these are black beans. We'll buy these, always rinse them off once you empty the contents of the can out, and buy no salt added, because they will add a lot of sodium to some of these things. But if you always rinse it off, you're pretty much good to go. All right. And then it is my time of the month, so I had to get some sweets. Now I normally don't get sweets. We usually just have a bag of chocolate chips like this in our pantry that I can just go and get like a handful of, eat that, and that usually satisfies my sweet tooth. But this time around I had to get Miss Jones's Bakery cake in a cup. I've had these before. They're so good. You can find them in the baking aisle. It's basically like a little mug cake that you just can make, and it's dairy free, which I love, and it's the perfect serving size that you don't like feel sick from eating too much sweets. But this one is so good. This is confetti pop, and I just needed to get it. So this isn't normally on our list, but for this week I got like 6 cups of them. But guys, that wraps up the grocery haul. This is a pretty standard grocery haul for us. That's kind of what we eat. We eat pretty much the same things every week, I feel like. We sometimes will venture out with like a recipe or two. I also forgot to bring out the rice. We always get rice, basic stuff. But that's pretty much it. I hope this was like a little bit interesting and helpful for you guys if you are kind of lost with trying to stock your kitchen with healthy foods. I suggest not going all out trying to change your eating habits and just really focusing on like a couple meals or lunches you can make for yourself and have ready, so that you're not changing absolutely everything about your diet in one time. I know when I've been like, I'm gonna go on a healthy kick, I'm gonna eat plant-based this week, it just becomes too overwhelming to like change your full habits. Like it's easier to start with just like 1 meal per week or 2 meals per week that you can really like focus on cooking that way and just kind of making healthier swaps for what you're currently buying. Like, just make one small change, and eventually you'll be able to change more and more about your diet if you want to work towards living a healthier lifestyle. So that is it for me. I'm going to wrap this little section up about the grocery haul. Everyone, I've got my coffee here. Today is Wednesday, December 2nd, and I apologize I didn't end the vlog yesterday. After I went through the grocery haul, I kind of chilled for a little bit, and then I cooked some dinner for us. And yeah, now it's Wednesday and I have my coffee. I am getting ready to start my work day, and I just wanted to show you guys really quickly my outfit, but also our house is a mess right now. Our washing machine broke a few days ago, so we have like shit everywhere. It's so annoying. I also don't have my mirror up where I normally take like my outfit of the day pictures, which I realize has been throwing me off, but I want to show you. So this is our guest bed, and we currently have the dryer on top of it. There are tools all over the place. We have our mirrors in the office right now, and we are hoping to get it fixed once a part arrives this week, so fingers crossed. I'll keep you guys updated if we're able to fix the washer on our own. Otherwise, we're gonna have to get a new one, which is just really annoying. But I'm going to end the vlog here so I can start vlogging in a few days again. I hope you enjoyed this grocery haul video and a little workout like glimpse into my day. If you want to see more videos from me during Vlogmas, make sure to subscribe, comment below, like this video. It helps me so much. And I will see you guys in my next video.